be back for dinner.
All being well.
No, try not to worry about Blanche, though.
Oh, easier said.
I know, but it was her decision.
She was up 3 times in the night. I don't know what must be going through her mind. Hello, love, how you feeling?
How would you feel if you had to journey to a land where every other letter seems to be Z-OK for a major operation?
Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's too late now. I've booked it.
Well, if you're that determined, you can't go all that way on your own. I'm coming with you.
Oh, well,
Don't try and talk me out of it. It's a big thing, an operation like this. You need someone with you.
Are you sure?
I was up half the night thinking about it. Now, I've got some leave due. I'll take that. You don't mind, do you?
It's probably best if you're just going to worry all the time.
Right. Settled then.
Bless you, Deirdre. You saved me a job.
How do you mean?
Breaking it to you. You see, I took the liberty yesterday of booking you on the same flight as me. And I got you a nice little hotel round the corner. Very reasonable. Well, you said yourself, I can't go on my own for that kind of thing. It'd be insanity. You better be off or you'll be late. I'll fill you in on the details later.
That's Steve MacDonald. He has a checkered past.
Who hasn't?
Yes, as I was saying yesterday, birth certificate is an historical document.
It's baloney is all this, Roy, and I think you know it.
There have to be checks and balances.
This is a person we're talking about, not one of your granddad's inventions. Look, I'm sorry, Roy, but Amy is Steve's baby. And now that he's made a commitment to her, she's not your responsibility anymore. Now, if you want the best for her, you'll give him your blessing and let him get on with it. Or you could turn him against us and we might not get to see her again.
This has all come at a very difficult time.
Is this what this is all about? Your granddad?
Well, him dying, being reminded that I have no father to speak of. Steve asking me to renounce my paternity, not that I have any paternity, which is the nub of the problem, I suppose. Amy is the nearest outcome to continuing the Cropper line. It's very hard to give that up.
You can go on seeing her.
Yes.
It's me who's to blame for you not being able to have children, not Steve and Tracy.
No, look, Hayley, no blame can be attached to you. You're the most precious thing that's ever happened in my life. But it does leave a certain sadness.
I should have had the wit to work this out instead of getting at you.
I've only just worked it out myself. Still, better late than never.
So, does this mean you might reconsider?
Yeah, but what exactly does he stand to gain by all of this?
Well, he's worried that you're going to change your mind again at some point down the line.
Anyway, he's never going to see her again if he's not careful. He needs to get that into his stupid head. Now, this is the best relationship I've ever had. No one is going to change their mind. You going to have another go at him?
Too flipping right I am, yeah. I'm not having him fob me off with his moralising waffle. Honestly, he bumbles around with that anorak and shopping bag like some kind of do-goody nerd. And then when it's something he wants, he goes straight for the jugular.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, he looks at me like I'm some kind of pom life.
Steve, you've never spoken about him like this before.
Yeah, well, he's never upset me before.
I like it.
Well, anyway, let's have to wait and see what he says. You're supposed to eat that, not throw it around. Thank you.
You know, there is some sort of consolation, though.
What?
Well, even if Roy never does write that letter, we've still got each other, haven't we? That's all that matters in the end, Steve.
Oh, we don't want to go first, if that's all you've got.
Well, if you don't mind.
Not in the slightest.
Thanks, sir. I am actually in a bit of a rush.
You know, I'm buying things for Deirdre and Blanche to take to Poland.
Oh, right, so Deirdre's going as well?
Yep. Yeah. You know, I like to think that a country that does hip replacements might just have aspirin and toilet rolls in their shops, but as Deirdre says, you never know. I don't think it was quite that funny, Dev.
No, it's not that, no. It's just that, it's good old-fashioned chivalry, you know? Letting the woman go first. I like it, and here's us thinking that you're a new man, Ken.
You're saying I did that because Violet's a woman?
Well, you wouldn't have done it if she was a man now, would you?
Yes, if they only had a few things and I had a lot.
2:30, please, Violet.
Actually, it's not being chivalrous, it's just being considerate.
I'd like to think so.
Oh, come on. What, you're telling me you would have done the same for, Les Battersby? Or Kirk?
Well, if I didn't do it for them, it was because they get on my nerves sometimes, not because they're man. And it'd be just the same for Scylla if she got up my nose. She's a woman.
Listen, Ken, you did it because Violet here is a lovely young woman in a lovely summer's dress. It's fetching, it's nice.
Excuse me, I find that extremely sexist, if you don't mind my saying.
Well, what's sexist about it?
Well, you could have chosen to say anything about me. Why did you pick on my appearance?
Because that's why you did it.
No, that is why you think I did it.
No, it's true.
Look, the facts are these. I used to teach Violet. I have high regard for her. I know she works hard. I can see that she's in a hurry, and I'm not. It's as simple as that.
If I were you, I'd drag myself into the 21st century. Bye, sir.
Bye.
I'm telling you, I'm right.
If I were you, I'd stop digging.
She ran down that street like the devil himself was after her.
And who's to say that he wasn't?
Couldn't get away from him fast enough.
So what did you do?
And what can I do? No point calling the police without proof. He's got an answer for everything. Mind, it's only a matter of time before he makes a mistake.
You sure about that?
She can't keep this up much longer. I mean, behaving like that only hours after telling me to get out of her life. Seems to me he's losing his grip fast.
He's the kind of guy, just when you think you have him cornered, he comes up with another plan.
Thought you were on my side.
I am. I just don't think we should underestimate him. You saw what happened on Sunday when we tried to get her away from him.
Just go on being my eyes and ears, that's all I ask for now.
Don't worry. He lays one finger on her, and he's dead.
Hiya.
Haven't you been to work? It's 12:30.
Got the morning off.
Well, I was hoping to have a spot of dinner before I go back to work.
Do you know you've got a loose tap in here?
Yes, been like that for ages.
Does it drive you mad?
I'll tell you what drives me mad.
Just been trying to fix it for this morning. Still a bit of play on it. So we can tighten it a bit more. They're always in a really awkward position. Right, 2 more turns and that should do it. There you go. Tight as a nut. Why pay a plumber 50 quid, eh? Right, well, just jump in the shower and I'll be out of your hair.
I'm jiggered if I can make head or tail of this. To be advisable are a change of nightshirts severally, special intake of diets, also to be advisable in case of wrong understandings.
Well, I hope they're better at doing operations than they are at writing English.
That'll be some bureaucrat in the office, nothing to do with the medical side.
What are you trying to do? Worry me before we go?
I wouldn't mind if it was the main hospital at Warsaw, where you thought all the top doctors were. But the military infirmary at Gdansk...
We spent a lot of money on the military during the Cold War. It's probably got a very proud tradition.
My mother was sweet on a pole during the war. Came over to enlist and did some training up here. Strapping chest, firm thighs. Polish health service didn't do him much harm.
Do you think we'll need to take bottled water?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Deirdre, they're in the European Union now. You'll be able to buy pretty well everything you need.
How many zlotys are we taking? Well, that's their unit of currency, it says here.
Oh, well, they're not in the euro, then, these go-ahead Poles.
Look, if you want to back out, just say, I can take Lena or I can go on my own, but I'm fed up of all this carping.
Sorry. It's just a bit daunting, you know? It's a foreign country. I don't know what to expect.
You managed all right in Morocco that time.
It'll broaden your mind.
I could even take Ken. He seems to have the right attitude.
I'm sure you'll be very well looked after by Deirdre.
What are you going to be doing while we're away?
Oh, I've got some reading to catch up on and various solitary pursuits that I never get the chance to do.
You don't fancy coming along, do you? Keeping me company.
That would bump up the cost.
Broaden your mind.
You'll do just fine.
Here with that Americano set.
Table 4. We're asking for their bill.
Do you know, I've seen one of them in donkeys years.
And this is for table 1.
You're up to something.
Roy?
Steve.
Look, this is very important to Tracy and me. There's no point ignoring me, Roy. I'm not going to go away.
This is the letter you require. It renounces any claim I have to be Amy's father and asks for my name to be removed from the birth certificate.
Right.
I'm sorry I didn't do it earlier. I had to resolve certain well, issues, I believe is the current vogue word. Quite what's wrong with difficulties or problems, I've no idea, but then language is a living thing and as such is constantly evolving.
Well, I've no idea what you've just said, but thank you very much anyway.
And can I just add how delighted I am that Amy will have a secure family environment to be brought up in. I wish you all the best.
That goes for me too.
Yes. Fatherhood, it's a special gift. I hope you treasure it.
I will. Thank you. Wait, was it? Yeah, everyone.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
And? He's done it? Oh, Steve, you genius. What did you say to him?
Nothing. He'd already changed his mind.
Oh, this is excellent. Oh, can we go tomorrow?
It's all falling into place.
Oh, damn. Talk about butterfingers. Oh.
Are you just going to stand there?
Don't worry, I'm all right.
Come here, love, I'll help you.
Oh, thanks, Vera.
Do you know, the pig ignorant some folk.
What's so funny?
You tell yourself in knots all day.
Yeah, so what do you expect? No, there's no use pretending that I'm a new man because I am what I am, but do you really think for a minute that I would treat a daughter of mine second best?
No.
No, so can we stop this little game, as entertaining though you might find it?
You know, Frankie and Danny may be having to move if Blanche sells that house.
Hang on, are we talking something else here?
Yeah? And no?
Selling a house? Buying a house? Us going house hunting? You going house hunting? Now, wait a minute.
I'll do the shortlist and we'll make the final decision together.
If I say yes, does it put me in the clear?
Might do.
Stick to the budget.
No. Emma.
Hello, sweetheart. What are you having?
Oh, red wine, please. Large one.
Oh, dear. Tough day.
Pick of the day.
Come on, sit yourself down.
Patient's giving you a hard time.
Where's Bethany?
Oh, David's taking her to the park.
Oh, very nice. What? Well, you finish work and then relax while your brother does the childcare.
Mum, it's only for an hour.
And then I'll do the cooking and the washing up, no doubt.
What's this about, Mum? I do my share.
No, you don't, Sarah. Not when Scooter's about. You don't lift a finger. Either of you.
Now, hang on.
I've just about had enough. I mean, the place is a tip. I have to clear up after the two of you.
I fixed that tap for you this morning.
It was this afternoon, actually, Scooter. You spent the morning in bed, remember?
No, I didn't.
And while I appreciate what you did, it was a one-off. Helping around the house day to day without being asked would be a lot more use.
If this is about that napkin...
It's about a lot of things.
You are so out of order. Scooter's a guest when he's in our house.
He's a very welcome guest.
Yeah, sounds like it.
But when you stay with people, there has to be give and take. As far as I can see, it's all take.
I'll leave you to it, Sarah.
Scooter, I'm coming with you. Mum, thank you very much, Mum.
Now what's happening?
Can I have a roll?
Yeah, just do it gently, yeah.
All right.
Pull. And... let go.
Whoa. Have you always been good at this sort of stuff, Uncle Roy?
Well, I always harboured ambitions to be an engineer once upon a time. Fond wish.
Hi, Chip. Have you seen this on Taylor?
Is it?
Uncle Roy's built his granddad's invention on Meccano.
So I see.
Yes, well, I've been running around like a mad woman.
Not entirely true, Vera.
Yeah, I knew he were up to something.
Is this what you were plotting yesterday?
Researching, Hayley.
So does it work?
Well.
Yeah. Look, right? Door opens like this, that moves a pulley, and then that drives a generator, and when the door closes, same thing happens.
Very good.
A completely ingenious utilisation of wasted energy.
I'll tell you who's been wasting energy all afternoon.
Does this mean the real thing to work?
Oh, well, who knows, Chesney? And we could put it on the side, couldn't we, next to the painting, give people something to look at.
Yes, but Chesney raises an interesting point, however.
What do you mean?
Well, the scale model can only prove so much. Whether a life-size version would actually generate electricity.
Please tell me you're not thinking what I think you're thinking.
Darling, she didn't mean it.
Oh, yeah. I'm a favourite person, aren't I?
She's having a bad day.
I didn't realise there were so many rules and regulations. You should have said.
Mum, I was telling Scooter you didn't mean all that, did you? Didn't I?
Oh, we'll speak soon, yeah?
No, Scooter, don't go.
Look, I know I'm not wanted.
Mum, what do you think you're playing at?
Sorry, had to be said.
You're his parents. They don't talk to me like that.
Well, maybe you don't slob around the way he does.
Oh, so you kicked him out because of a little bit of mess?
Haven't kicked him out.
You don't expect him to stay after that, do you?
So what do you expect me to do? Stand by and watch you come and go as you please, treating the place like a hostel?
It's not even like that.
Oh, so the kitchen's clean and tidy every time I come in, is it? I don't have to spend half an hour clearing everything up before I can make a cup of tea?
Mum, you're exaggerating.
Sarah, I spent most of my dinner hour cleaning that cooker after whatever concoction it was you two made last night. I can't get into the bathroom because of his dirty washing everywhere. Don't tell me I exaggerate.
Well, you know what? There's ways of dealing with things, though, Mum. You don't just charge in and upset people's feelings.
So what do I do? Dropping hints hasn't helped. You're making life impossible here.
I can't win, can I? You know, when I was living with Todd, you didn't like it. When I was staying with Scooter, you didn't like it. When he stayed here, you don't like that. Mum, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go and live in a convent? Is that going to make you happy?
What are you watching?
Oh, some spy movie. It's just started.
Always is easy on the brain.
Have you had a hard day?
Oh, the usual. Cheers.
Cheers. Am I forgiven then for the other night?
I'm sorry if my tongue got the better of me. I just get so frustrated and...
I know. So do I.
How have you been today?
Pretty lousy, actually.
Sorry.
No. It's my fault. Oh, I hate it when we fall out, Charlie.
Well... we can make up for that now, can't we? Hmm?
Oh. No, not now, eh, Charlie?
Why?
I still feel a bit drained.
You've had long enough to get over that, haven't you?
Can we not just have a cuddle? I feel so safe and secure when I'm lying in your arms.
So we just do what you want to do. Is that it?
No.
You're not going off me or anything?
Of course not.
Well, you could have fooled me. Keep yourself up in here. 24/7, you hand out favours as and when you feel like it.
I do not.
Like I'm running at your beck and call. You are turning into a control freak. You know that?
How can you say that?
Well, you can stuff that for a game of soldiers. Because this mug
is not playing.
Oh, you are here. Good job.
Where from?
I was speaking to my solicitor about the house, and he's not even heard back from your side yet.
Yeah, well, there might be a bit of a problem there.
What kind of problem?
Well, I can't really afford it right now.
Tracy's not said anything.
Well, that's half the problem. I haven't really told her yet.
How am I going to pay for my new hip now? I borrowed money for this operation next week, and I were relying on this sale to pay it back.
Well, I might be able to help you out there. You see, the guy that bought Eileen's house is looking for another property in this area, and he doesn't mind a sitting tenant. So why don't you give him a try?
And who's he when he's at home?
Well, I'll give you his number.
It's a rum do, is this?
I know, I'm sorry. I feel really bad.
It's Tracy I'm worried about as well. You're going to have to tell her soon.
Yeah, I know, and I will, but in the meantime, keep it under your hat, eh?
Oh, all right.
You all right, Blanche? What does she want?
I had to tell her I couldn't buy her house anymore.
What did she tell Tracy?
Not until they say she won't know.
You expect Blanche to keep that to herself?
That's what she said.
Never mind a new hip. She'd need a brain transplant for that to happen.
Won't give us a break, will. All I've got to do is hang fire till Friday until I get my name on that certificate. And then there's nothing Tracy can do.